Open social media for 5 minutes and you'll see the same story. Someone builds a successful business. Someone makes a lot of money. Someone gets fit. Someone becomes popular. And suddenly it looks like it all happened overnight. But that's the biggest lie about success. Because what you see is the result. What you don't see is everything that came before it. We live in a world that only shows outcomes. The winning trade, the profitable business, the luxury car, the exam result, the transformation. But almost nobody posts the years of mistakes, failures, and boring work that made those outcomes possible. As a result, we start comparing our behind-the-scenes reality to someone else's highlight reel. And that's a comparison you'll never win. The dangerous part is that this comparison changes our expectations. We begin to believe that success should happen quickly. We see someone's chapter 20 and compare it to our chapter 1. Then we wonder why we are not getting the same results. Most success stories seem sudden. But if you look closely, they're usually anything but sudden. The business that became popular was often built over years. The investor who built wealth spent years learning and staying disciplined. The creator who suddenly went viral may have spent hundreds of hours creating content before anyone noticed. The world notices success when it becomes visible. But success is usually built long before that. The problem is that invisible progress doesn't feel rewarding. Nobody applauds you for studying 1 extra hour. Nobody notices when you save money instead of spending it. Nobody celebrates the 100 small actions that eventually lead to success. Yet those actions are usually what matter most. One of the biggest reasons people fail isn't a lack of talent. It's impatience. People expect massive results in a few weeks. When those results don't arrive, they assume they're not good enough. So they quit. The problem is that progress is often invisible at first. You can spend months learning a skill and feel like nothing is happening. Then one day, all those small improvements begin to compound. The results appear suddenly. But the work was happening the entire time. Think about planting a seed. For weeks, there may be no visible growth above the ground. But beneath the surface, roots are developing. Success often works the same way. The foundation is built before the results become visible. Success is rarely about one perfect decision. It's usually the result of many small decisions repeated over time. Reading when others scroll. Saving when others spend. Practicing when others procrastinate. Learning when others complain. None of these actions seem extraordinary on a single day. But over months and years, they create an enormous gap between people. Consistency doesn't feel powerful in the moment. It becomes powerful when enough time passes. This is why consistency is often underestimated. Most people are looking for dramatic changes. But dramatic results are usually produced by ordinary actions repeated for a long time. Small improvements may not look impressive today, but they can completely change your position a few years from now. The biggest lie about success is that it happens overnight. In reality, success is usually slow, repetitive, and often invisible. Most people overestimate what they can achieve in a month and underestimate what they can achieve in a few years. The people who eventually succeed aren't always the smartest or the most talented. They're often the ones who simply stay in the game long enough. Keep learning, keep improving, keep showing up, even when the results aren't visible yet. Because that's the stage where most people quit, and where successful people keep going. This channel is where I'm documenting that journey. One lesson, one mistake, and one improvement at a time. If that sounds interesting, consider subscribing, and let's keep learning together.